Today I am plan to explain verb do, which is irregular verb and also used as an auxiliary or helping verb. When the person is first person and plural form, we use do. When the person is singular, third person, that time we use does. And past tense, we do has become did. And past participle, which will be done. Example, I do exercises. He does exercises. So when the person is first person, that time do remains same like this. And when the person is third person singular, which has become does, we have to put es at the end of this verb do. We put es. He does exercises. Most of the time we use do does in present simple tense. Simple present tense or present simple tense. During that time, when we want to ask questions, that time we use do. I did my homework. He did his homework. So do has become did when the tense is past tense. Something, some action that we have completed in the past. That action that we want to express, that time we use did. I did my homework. It means this person completed his homework and no need to do it again. He did his homework. Here subject is third singular, but this word same past tense, we use the did, even though in the subject is first person. Here also we use do has become did, and when the person is singular, which has remained same as here. Did. He did his homework. I have done many things. Past participle verb. Past participle verb done. That one we have used here. Done is the past participle of the verb do. So do is present and past tense, which has become did, and past participle done. So present perfect tense, we use past participle column verbs. So here I have done many things. It means in the past actions, recent actions, this person done many things. He is going to do some more works. But he has done many things. So far he has done many things. He is going to do more work. Some more work. I do exercises. This person always. Usually this person which has become his habit. He does exercises. I do exercises. It means he does. This person does exercises. Did is past form of the verb do, and past participle done. In a simple way to remember this do is, we use do to describe, to say that someone's habitual things, like every day that someone does something, that time we use do. Or to make questions we use do. In simple way, the only simple way to remember this verb do, we use do to make questions in present tense, past tense, which will become did, and past participle, it will be done. So we also use do as an auxiliary verb or helping verb, which is also called as helping verbs. When we want to make questions, that time we use do to make question, to ask questions. We use do. The only difference between a question in the present tense and a question in the past tense is the auxiliary verb, do, does, or did. So here, do you speak English? Do you speak English? When we want to, we use do as an auxiliary verb to make questions. That time also we use do. When the person is second person, that time we use do. Do you speak English? When the person is singular, third person, which has become does. Does he speak English? So generally when we want to know about someone, whether that person knows how to speak English, that we want to know with someone, that time we ask does. When the person is singular, third person, that time we use does. When the person is first person, plural form, that time we use do. Do you speak English? Do they speak English? Do we speak? Sometime when we ask questions ourselves, that time also we use do we. Do we know him? Do we know him? That is how we ask ourselves sometime. Did you speak English? Did you speak English? So which is did means a past action, that finished action. That time finished action question, when we want to ask someone whether that person did this action in the past, that time we use did. Completed action that we want to know, that time do has become did. Past action do has become did. Did you speak English? It means some event or performance that this person might have spoken in English. Or did you speak English? It means whether this person wanted to know whether that second person spoke in English during some event or function, whether that person given his speech in English or what. This person wanted to know. So he is asking, did you speak English? Which language that this person spoken during that meeting or the conversation. So he wanted to know. This action already finished. So when we want to know that finished action, so we want to question using do has become did. In the past action, finished action, we ask like this by using did. So usually, generally, do you speak English? Which is generally we use do you. Present tense or simple present tense. That time when we want to ask question, that time we use do. When the person is first person, second person, we use do. When the person is singular, that time we use does. So these two are past action, and we make question using did to get to know about past event, whether that action finished in English or what. So he wanted to know whether this person given speech, talk in English or other language or in his mother tongue. He wanted to know, so he is asking which language that he spoke during some event or meeting. Don't know, but Here what they have given, did you speak English? English or other language. If the person did it in English, he says by telling like this. He will tell by saying like this. Yes, I did speak in English. That is how he will answer. Otherwise, no, I did not speak in English. I spoke in my mother tongue. That is how his answer will be. Did he speak English? Even the person is singular, it doesn't change. Did remains the same, like even when the person is first person, second person, and even third person also, it remains the same, like here, did. The simple way to understand do is, we use do. Do is to do a verb, action verb, irregular verb. To make questions, present simple tense, we use do, and when the person is singular, which will become does, and past tense, which comes did, and past participle done. And when we use it as an auxiliary verb to make questions, we use before the subject do, and even third person, which will become does. And past action questions, we ask did. We use did. When the things finished action that we want to question with someone, that time we use did. Did you speak? Did he speak? Did, whenever we use when we use did, the present base form verb we use along with did. Did you speak? So this is, speak is base form verb, first column verb that we use along when we question, that time we use base form verb, which is followed by base form verb did. So before subject we use. To make questions, before subject we put do, in the present simple tense, and past tense we use did. These things we should keep in mind to understand. Usually, most of the time we use simple present tense to tell our regular activities, regular routines, regular actions, or most of the time we use simple present tense. So since the time that we get up in the morning till night, we use this tense. Most of the time we ask questions, or we are asked question by someone, that time we use do. Or to make questions or past action, what someone did yesterday, what did you do yesterday. So that is how we ask question, using did you go to the park, did he go to the market, did he go to the movie yesterday. That is how we use questions using did. Do you like coffee? Do you like sweets? Do you want to go home? Do you want to go home? Does he like sweets? Does he like ice creams? That is how we question. He does swim. Someone does same thing. Routine, which has become his routine. During present simple tense, we use, most of the time we use with present simple tense. Does she at home, when we want to question whether the third person is at home or out. Does she at home? That is how we ask. We don't ask. If we want to ask yesterday, did she at home yesterday? This is past action which will become did. Present time, present simple tense, at the moment that we want to ask someone what it doesn't rain in desert. So it means it will not rain even during winter or rainy season. It will not rain in desert. That is what it means. Do you like coffee? Usually when we want someone's likes, dislikes, that time we use to make questions we use do. Does with the singular. Did past action things that we want to ask questions. That time we use did. Simple things we should keep in mind to better understand while using simple present tense. I have seen people, they make, usually most of the time they make mistakes with simple present tense, even though they are in advanced level English speakers. When we correct even simple things, that make huge difference in their speak, which will look standard. I hope you understand this do, does, did. Thank you. Bye for